Yo, Washva here, and we're scouring the battlefield in the good, the bad, the ugly, and the future of Conqueror's Blade, a multiplayer medieval warfare game. When East and West collide, those caught in the clash of civilizations must fight for survival. Conquest will become the path to salvation. From all corners of the known world, great armies will stake their claim for supremacy. Heroes will rise, alliances will be forged, and empires will fall. Combining action gameplay with real-time strategy and MMO elements into an open-world sandbox, players will enjoy smooth action combat and sophisticated tactical control of troops at the same time. The game perfectly recreates weapons, armors, and troops of many civilizations such as European sword knight and the samurai. Conqueror's Blade was developed by Booming Games, a Chinese gaming company that has put together an international team of developers from Finland, Romania, Russia, and of course China. They are aiming for creating world-class AAA games. They started to build their gaming empire from creating their own in-house engine called Chaos. Based on Chaos, they developed a 3D epic warfare game, which is Conqueror's Blade. With an aim of mirroring medieval history, Conqueror's Blade strives unremittingly to deliver immersive and authentic Conqueror's warfare experience to their players. Now, Conqueror's Blade just ended its closed beta test, which I had the privilege to play, as well as I've been in close contact with the team at Booming Games, where I've even been able to do some voiceover work for them, which you can check out. I'll leave a link in the description. What I can say in my experience with the game is that the team at Booming Games really care about this game and how it is perceived, which brings me to the good. As I was saying, the team at Booming Games really care about their game. They were very communicative with the community, and I personally see my correspondence with them fruitate into the game. Not to mention that every single night they released a patch that fixed something and added some more content. It's rare and refreshing to see devs so passionate. Graphically, the game is very pretty with the different environments, dynamic weather, day and night cycles, and landscapes. It's not Star Citizen or BDO, but beautiful nonetheless. I love the mechanics of the game. Commanding troops was fluid and reactive, as well as unlocking better troops as you level up. The crafting was simple but cool, especially since crafted gear is better than any other gear in the game. The open world is where it's at though, from gathering crafting materials and castle sieges to engaging in open combat with other players. The combat is very addictive and fun, from horseback to troop strategies and 1v1ing with another general is all well done. The classes are all unique with their own set of skills which you unlock as you level. As well, you can unlock the other weapons for your individual generals, so you're not locked into one class. All in all, I had a blast playing, but that doesn't mean it was without its flaws, which brings us to the bad. Look guys, I know a lot of people believe a closed beta means a fully polished game that has all its content and is ready for launch. That's just not true. Game companies over the last several years have distorted the definition of closed beta with a quick cash grab. I've been testing games for 20 years, and a true closed beta test is to find bugs that were missed in the alpha stages using a fresh set of players who are not too close to the development of the game and put them under real gaming conditions, stress test the servers and the login capabilities. A closed beta is not a finished flawless game, period. With that said, there were issues of being able to log in. There were ping issues and lag issues, which were all to be expected. That's the point of the closed beta, right? Some of the things I noticed were the movement hacks, which Booming Games officially addressed very fast and worked hard to nip it in the bud. As well as it was reported that players were exploiting a mechanic that allowed a player to line up their troops, then log out and come back refreshing their troop pool. Now this is stuff that the team is working to fix before the next beta. And of course there were some balancing issues with classes being overpowered, which happens in every game. Also, the matchmaking was really bad, pitting a whole team of high levels against a team of low levels, sometimes 30 levels lower, which was just a slaughter. I've actually talked to the devs about that particular issue, and they reassured me that the matchmaking was like that in the closed beta simply because they only gave out so many keys and didn't have a large enough player base to bracket the matchmaking. But in the open beta, the matchmaking will be balanced. Also didn't like that when processing ore to ingots or logs to wood, I had to wait till another player was done processing before I could start. And then it was a mouse duel with whoever had the better ping being able to process next. It needs to be on an individual level so there's no standing around waiting an hour to process material. My biggest complaint was that the beta should have been region locked. The Chinese community has played the Chinese version of this game several times over the last year, and they were able to dominate simply due to knowledge of the game, while all the other players were just trying to figure out the mechanics. This is also something that will not be an issue once the game launches. I also didn't care for the gender lock classes, which locks dual wield and musket to one gender. And those weapons can't be unlocked if you are male. I demand equal rights, damn it. Also, chat needs to be regional language. It's hard to talk shit to players if we can't understand each other.
Do you understand the words that are coming out from my mouth?
Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, man.
The Chinese players typed in Chinese, and most of us couldn't understand what they were saying, so hopefully all these issues will be addressed before launch. Now moving on to the ugly. I didn't find too many things I considered ugly in the game. The textures aren't the best, but hopefully they will get better as the game is optimized. I did think my general looked a little short, which being a tall dude, I don't want to play a short character, unless I'm playing a dwarf.
But I don't have the top 2 feet of my body.
I also thought the beard and hairstyles were lacking. Us Westerners pride ourselves in our big beards, especially since there's supposed to be a Viking class being added to the game. Character customization just needs to be better all around. Now fast forwarding into the future. Like always, I want a bounty system, and it would work well in this game. If a player is killed in the open world by another player, then allow us to put a bounty on them, which then goes to a bounty board in the city in which other players can take and hunt down that player. Add a troop of scouts or trackers that require dogs that you send out to hunt down the target, and once the tracker has his location, the bounty hunter can then start his pursuit of the target. It would just add more open world content and be so much fun. I'd also like to see open world housing that gives us a little piece of the world to relax and enjoy in, and where we can have barracks for our troops, stables for our horses, and decorate our houses for the players who are into that kind of stuff, giving us some more MMO elements and immersing us into the world even deeper. And I think character customization needs to be more in depth with more options to make my general unique, along with the ability to change the colors of my armor, my troops' armor. I'd also like to see a more in-depth guild system, which is called houses in Conqueror's Blade, where we can create our own house banner and colors to make us stand out on the battlefield, as well as a system that allows houses to ally with each other and swear fealty to a kingdom with some sort of contract that benefits the house as well as the kingdom.
The king in the north!
In conclusion, this game is really fun and has a lot of potential. It's probably going to end up becoming my main game. I couldn't stop playing, and I'm excited for the next round of betas. Well, that's it for me, guys. If you dug the video, hit the like button and leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out my Twitch, where I stream these games Monday through Friday from 9 p.m. Eastern till I get tired. Then head over to my Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram and follow to get updates on what I'm doing and what games I'm playing next. Until next time, I'll see you in game.